Alright, y'all, we found some games, even cartridge-based games. What is up, Internet? Retro here, and welcome back to another episode of the $10 Game Collection Challenge. We are on a quest to build a video game collection, starting off with just a $10 bill to prove that you can indeed still game hunt in today's time, and you can do it on a budget. Guys, the only big update is that I'm officially going to Southeast Game Exchange in July. If you don't know what that is, it's a huge retro video game convention in South Carolina, and I was invited to go as a guest. I'm super pumped to go, to meet a lot of you, and to game hunt, and to hang out with a bunch of my YouTube friends. Guys, everyone is gonna be at this convention. Pixel Game Squad, NES Addict, NES Complex, Generation Gap Gaming, Russ, Lymans, everyone is going to this convention, and it's gonna be a blast. I'm so pumped. I don't know my involvement yet. I just know that I'm gonna be a guest. I don't know if I'm gonna have a panel. I don't know, but I do know this. It is going to be a blast. Also, guys, if you are new to the channel and you do love all things 80s and 90s nostalgia from retro video games, movies, toys, and more, do me a favor and hit that friggin' subscribe button every single Monday and Thursday. We're coming out with new retro content, and I don't want you guys to miss it. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, let's get into our update of the $10 game collection. We had a great week this past week because we actually got some cartridge-based games. Guys, that has not happened in quite a while, but we got all of this stuff right here for $109. Probably most notable is Final Fantasy II right there, and then we also got Super Mario Kart, F-Zero, Mario All-Stars, Mario World. So a really great lot of games, I think valued at just over $400. We left off last episode with just over $358 in the game fund, and I actually did sell a couple things. The first thing is New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii. This sold on Mercari for $17 is what we net. I think it sold for $24. So we got $17 to add into the $10 game collection, and then a subscriber reached out and said they wanted the Fairly Odd Parents VHS. So I sold these to them for $28 shipped. So I will actually ship these out media mail. It will be under $3 to ship these out media mail. So $25, $25 and $17 to add into the $10 game collection, which gives us this grand total to go game hunt. I've been hitting up a couple garage sales, guys. I just have not found a thing yet. So hopefully some more garage sales pop up. And Facebook Marketplace has been pretty dry as well, other than that Super Nintendo lot. But hopefully garage sales and Facebook Marketplace get a little hotter, and of course Goodwills and Flea Markets. So let's go hunt. All right, guys, at the Goodwill, where I have not scored in quite a while. It has been dead at this Goodwill. The biggest one in my area, they have to be sending in games to the online store. Have to be. Looking at everything, not seeing much for games, but I did just see this. This is easily the heaviest video game I've ever picked up. This is Gears of War 2 limited edition. I'm telling you, this thing is hefty. It almost looks like a VHS, but I saw the Xbox 360, and then if I can open this up one-handed, boom, okay. It's like perfect. It's like amazing condition. We have, looks like a steel book and an actual book in here. So there's the book, and then here is the steel book. And everything is in here. It appears to be in really good shape. So I don't even know how much this is worth. I haven't even looked it up yet, but I figured for $2, we can't lose on getting the special edition Gears of War 2 Steelbook. What do y'all think? Is this like highly sought after? I have no idea, but for $2, picking it up. All right, I just found an awesome plush backpack thing. So this is a Taz backpack, really good shape, and it is dated, let me see, Looney Tunes, 1994. Guys, this thing is super clean for being 26 years old. There's a market for this stuff. I'm not really into it, but there's one listed for $85. I can't find any sold listings, but it just has a little like yellow tag on it, which means it should be like $1 or $2. So a no-brainer, vintage Looney Tunes Taz bag. Yes. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Great. Do you care if I look at these games right here in the front?
We have some more over there.
Okay, great. Yeah, these, I think I'm interested maybe in a couple of these.
Goodwill has a long history of caring for those who need it.
If they're not marked, how much are they?
$4.94.
They're all $4.94?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's something that's like brand new or...
Sure. I'm gonna get just this one.
It's gonna be $6.50.
So 2 quick pickups here at this Goodwill. So you saw those Michael Jackson games, the Wii Experience. I've sold those before, they sell really well. Those have actually been at this particular Goodwill for a while now. They are trashed, completely scratched, not worth getting. We did pick up Prince of Persia, the Sands of Time. I think this came out on every console during this generation, PS2 and original Xbox, I think, complete, and this was $4.94. A little bit more than I usually want to pay for games. It's only worth like 14 to 15 bucks complete, but it's a GameCube game. Guys, I just don't see GameCube games very often. I actually played a different Prince of Persia game back in this era. I can't remember what it's called, like Two Thrones or something like that. It was pretty good. I've heard this one is decent, but for $5 and it's about a $15 game. GameCube, had to pick it up. And then here is this Taz backpack thing, guys. It is legit a backpack. You know, I don't know who is carrying this around, but hey, if you're a big Taz fan, why not? I think it's worth at least 30 to 40. I'll probably list it right around that and see if we can't sell this to get some quick cash. Awesome pickup, a GameCube game, guys. Just don't see GameCube games. On to the next. Do you care if I see some of these down here? I don't know. I guess these right here, those 3, get all the way down to the bottom on those. And then also these 4 over here.
Remedy?
Yes. Take this one. Actually, those 3 over here too. Yeah. Great. Thank you. Cool. I'll take those. Dude, I think I'm gonna keep looking around though. Appreciate it. Thank you. So a pretty good stop here at this Goodwill. They had quite a few games, all for $4.94 each. But as you guys saw when I checked out, I have no idea why, she charged me $1 each for these games. So they ended up being $2 for both of these games. I have no idea why she did that, but she did. So that was pretty awesome. There were a couple games in there that I thought about getting. That Call of Duty game, you know, it trades in pretty good at GameStop, but I have like 6 already, so I'm like, I'm not gonna deal with it. So we got just these two. We got Ghostbusters. A freaking crow almost just hit my car also. I don't know if that was caught in film, but that was crazy. Okay, here is Ghostbusters for the PS4, and this is complete. Guys, this actually looks pretty good. Grab your Proton Pack and become a Ghostbuster. Now, is this different from the one I picked up on the Switch? I think this is different. I could be wrong, but for $1, we're gonna get it no matter what. And then we got Valkyria Chronicles for the PS3. Guys, this is a great series. Sega game on the PS3, but this is complete. And man, what a cult following for this game. I don't know how much this is actually worth. I just knew that when I saw it, I had to get it for at least $5. But again, we only got it for $1. But a great game. People love this game, and again, for $1 is pretty crazy. PS3 games have went through the roof, so I'm just figuring that this is worth at least like 15 plus. So cool to pick up this and this for only $2 friggin'. Let's go. All right, y'all, we found some games, even cartridge-based games. Yeah, so there is some stuff over here. First thing to look at are these PSP games. Metal Gear Acid. So right now, PSP stuff is on fire. Man, I mean, so expensive. This game in particular is selling for around 25 to 30. This one's a little beat up, the case is at least, but the game is in there, so that is good. Here is Metal Gear Solid. There's that Portable Ops. This one does not sell for as much, but still a good pickup for $4.94. I think all of these are priced. There are some cartridge games up here, but they're all sports, Genesis sports games. So gonna pass on those. And then all of these are priced at $4.94, unfortunately. If these were $2, I'd probably pick them all up, or at least most of them. But I don't see this one very often, but I don't think that's worth anything. Tiger PGA Tour 11, that's worth like 10. Gonna pass on that. If this was a little bit cheaper, I'd pick it up and trade it in to GameStop for about 8, but I'm gonna get this one. Super Monkey Ball. Step and Roll. I've never played this one before, but $4.94 is a decent price, complete. So we'll get that one. Madden 11. This one, it's worth about 10, so not worth picking up and flipping. Nintendo Land we actually don't have yet. Not a terribly expensive game, but a good game. So we're gonna get that one too. And then I think there was one other game up here. NCAA 12 sells decently, but not great. And Conan, I'm gonna pick up for $4.94. It's worth about 12 to 15, but it looks kind of interesting. You guys tell me down below if Conan is any good. And then here is Darksiders 2. This is the game that we found $10 in months ago, and I just picked it up and I was like, oh, here's that game. This one's sealed. I don't think it's terribly valuable. I don't think I'm gonna pick it up, but this game has been interesting for us in the $10 game collection. But I'm gonna leave that there. Gonna get just these. How many is here at this point? We got 5 games at just under 5 a piece. So not a bad pickup at all, especially since just this game by itself is worth that. So pretty good pickup, man.
Should be ready for you.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
You too. Okay, at Goodwill right now, and check this out. Anything Bose, you gotta look out for, all right? So this is an older CD player radio situation. $9.89. I just tested it, and the radio does work, and it sounds incredible. Like the bass, it just sounds so good. There's a little bit of scratches up here. The last one just sold on eBay without the remote for $130. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Right now I'm gonna pick it up. I might just put this in my garage just because, man, it'd be good to have a radio, CD player in the garage, and for $10 for a Bose CD player is really good. But if I do end up selling it, I think we can sell it for at least $100, providing that the CD player works. Don't know if the CD player works yet, but we'll test that back at the house. And yeah, great pickup for $10. What if I see this game system down here?
It's on this first shelf?
Yes, ma'am. I'll get this too.
Okay. How much do you want it?
I think $9.99. You too. All right, we are back in the game room, and most people are gonna see what I just picked up and say, "Junk, man. Why are you buying that old radio?" And you just saw this. You just saw this pickup, guys. The fake Nintendo, the family computer system. I got this purely for comic relief, and we're gonna test this together also and see what kind of games are on that. But here's the big thing we need to test is this Bose radio. I got me a CD, the very best of the Rat Pack. I won't play this super long because I'll get copyright struck, but we do want to test the CD player. These working without the remote sell for about 80 to 100, and most of those say, the listings say CD player doesn't work. So I'm hoping that the CD player works. I think we can get about 100 plus shipping for this, provided that it does work. But yeah, I think most people would see this and just see old, obsolete technology, and I don't, man. I see money here. I see games. I pick this up for $10, sell it for 100 plus shipping, and that's 80 to 90 bucks in game hunting money. So let's test this out. Let me see. Let's do the radio first. All right, let's actually get a channel. Man, I'm telling you guys, the bass is incredible on these. And that's why people want these, is because they just sound so good. All right, let's try out the CD player, y'all. Fingers crossed. CD. I feel like I'm already hearing it spin a little bit. Oh, did I have to push play? There it is, y'all. I know you can't hear this, but like, it sounds so good. So guys, moral of the story is, don't be afraid of old tech like this, man. I don't even know how old this is. Probably at least 15 years old or so. But Bose is one of those brands I always look out for. I've sold Bose remotes for literally $50, like crazy. So this is awesome. I think I'm gonna list this. We need the money more than I need a radio in my garage. So gonna list this for probably $100 plus shipping, and hopefully it sells quick. So that's awesome. Now let's test out this and see what goodies are on here. All right, I hope y'all are ready. We're about to test out the family computer system, the fake Nintendo. Oh man, I did this just for fun. It was only $10, came with both controllers, and thought, let's see what is on this thing. I'm assuming crappy, cheap Japanese games, like nothing good. But I did need a power supply. It just takes one of these little cheap cords. I have a ton of these laying around the house. So yeah, let's see what we get, man. Let's power it up. Okay, we're powered. Mega Man 3, Little Samson? Is it really Little Samson, or is it like some weird wannabe? Let's just try it. Let's try Little Samson right off the bat. Ooh, I don't think I have the music on. Y'all, I think it's little Samson. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's see how it controls. All right, you guys are I'm gonna show you this. I mean, super responsive. Okay. All right, let's try this out. Oh. Guys, this is a great game if you've never played it. Really, really good game. Super expensive game. Y'all, I'm playing Little Samson on a $10 fake NES from Goodwill. Okay, so this is working. It's actually working pretty well. Let's try another game. Let's reset. Let's try Turtle Fighter. Let's see what Turtle Fighter is. Is it Turtles Tournament Fighter, probably? It appears to be. Yep. Okay, so there's actual games on here. Not just like... I thought it was going to be like almost... Not mobile games, but just old computery type games that are not fun at all. But these are like legit games. And to be truthful, I mean, it's not playing horribly. I'm not saying go out and buy one right now, but I don't know. If you need one for your lake house, your guest bedroom, your kids' room, they want to start playing some retro games. I mean, I don't know how much these are, like on eBay or anything, but I can't imagine too much. All right, let's try another game. How many games are on here? Let's go back the other way. There's 500. So there's 500 games on this. Let's pick another game. Let's do Resell. I want to know what Resell is. See, I don't know what this is. Whoa. See, this is kind of what I thought. Like, this is like Atari. Yeah, I don't want to play this. Let's do one more game. One more game. Hot Blood Soccer? What? Mario 10? Okay, this is what we gotta do. Mario 10. What is this? Kung Fu Mario? Let's go! What in the world is this? The fake Nintendo has Kung Fu Mario! Oh, dude, I'm so jacked up. Let's do this. It's probably some karate game, and they skinned it with Mario's face, which is amazing. Look at this. This is my favorite game of all time. All right, so my thoughts of the family computer system is actually way better than I thought. Blown my expectations out of the water. Totally worth the $10. It works great, and we'll add it to the $10 game collection. All right, guys, we're going to go through this whole segment a little bit quicker than usual because the video is already getting a little long, tallying up how much we paid versus how much everything is worth. So we spent just over $40 on everything, and this is truthfully how I've gotten my whole game collection for free. It's buying the weird stuff to flip for 100, to flip for 30, and adding all that money back into the game collection. So let's go through these. This first pickup, again, we spent $40.03. This first pickup was all of these games right here for $10. Why she charged me $10, I don't know. They all say $4.94, but hey, I'm not complaining. So Nintendo Land, we did not have this yet in the $10 game collection. Amazing game, such a good game to play with friends, and a good family game. So Nintendo Land is worth $9. Metal Gear Acid, I can't remember which one is worth more. This one's worth more. This is worth $24. Unfortunately, you know, the cover art has seen better days, but it is complete. Has the manual in there, so that's worth $24. This one, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, this one is worth $15. This one's worth $15. And then we got Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll. I've never even seen this one before. I thought this was going to be worth more than it is. It's only worth $9. Is this one any good? Y'all tell me down below. Then we have Conan. I like the cover art on this. Pretty sweet looking. This is worth $12. So all of these games together were $10 and they're worth $69. Right here, we got Ghostbusters for the PS4 and Valkyria. Again, $2. I don't know what was happening. Why she charged me, I don't know, man. I'm not complaining, but Ghostbusters for PS4 is worth 12. Valkyria Chronicles is worth 10. I'm moving fast, guys. I'm telling you. This video is already getting kind of long, so we got Gears of War 2 limited edition for $2. This thing is beefy, guys. Really cool to pick that up. We got Prince of Persia Sands of Time is worth $14 on this, and then the Taz backpack thing is worth $30. So $44 in total right there, and we only spent $6.15. And then, guys, I'm just gonna give this a value of $10 because, I mean, I don't know. I can't imagine it being worth much more than that. It is worth $10 though. If you see one of these for $10, I think it's worth it, and it was pretty fun. And then you got the Bose CD player valued at, I'm gonna be conservative and say $100 for this. We should be able to get $100 for that. So grand total for the week was $40.03 spent with $256 in value. Guys, we added some great games. Most all of this stuff I think we'll keep. There's not really a big reason to sell any of the games this week, which is actually pretty rare. So we'll sell the Taz and sell this, recoup more than just our money. We'll probably make an extra $80 and keep all this stuff for free. Guys, this is how I've built the game collection. Hunt for other things than just games and flip those things, learn, educate yourself on other items, and it will help out tremendously. So I actually really love weeks like this, guys. We picked up a ton of games, all of which we get to add to the $10 game collection, and we don't have to sell any of it. We get to keep all those games because we picked up a couple other items that we don't really care about, that we're gonna be able to recoup our money and make money on top of it, guys. That is how you do it. As always, thank you guys for hanging out, for watching the video. If you would like the video, I'm telling you, it helps out so much. Subscribe if you have not already. Until next time, peace.